had so much fun at that bar outing we went to where I didn't talk to anybody and I wanted to go home the whole time.
Oh, yeah, and now I have a hoarse throat.
And now my throat hurts and I feel a little sick.
Do you guys who are tall, do you have that too?
Yes.
I thought it was a short thing.
No, it's a bar thing with the music.
Yeah, why do they have fucking loud music in places where people just want to talk? Do you remember we went to one of your birthdays, we went to like a place... This is my favorite skidism when you get so angry immediately because it's we were hanging out and then live music started playing, which would have been nice. And you're like, I guess
the
it's
night's over.
Fucking over.
Yeah, I guess we have to leave. Like what? No one wants this. The only people that want this are the people up there playing the fucking music. Those are the only people excited for this.
Yeah, also like really loud.
Like
and
drums.
Like crackly.
Once you see someone starting to set up and like tuning their fucking shit, it's like, get the fuck out of here.
I don't mind acoustic. Yeah. If there's like a corner of a restaurant and there's like an acoustic singer, acoustic guitarist and a singer, as soon as they're plugging stuff in or setting up even a drum and they're using like light tassel, like the, what is it called? Not the sticks, but the brushes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, it's loud. It's infinitely more loud than you could ever imagine.
Oh, but you and I went to a jazz club, I think. But that was super sweet.
When you're going there to hear music.
That's different.
But
you're not going to a bar to hear music.
Yeah.
And you do that, and then they start playing music, and it's just like, oh, it's all about you now? Fuck you. Like,
Going to a jazz club and having a cocktail, you're not going to talk. You're mostly going to listen to jazz.
But we did go to, this made me feel like a 50-year-old, or even, I mean, I realize Skid is 50, but I always think of you as 30. So when I say 50, I mean like an ancient person.
Sure.
But I don't mean you.
Keep digging. Keep digging.
This is me also like, uh-oh. That was when I like, no, but okay. A Karen. This is why when I realized I was a mom, because we went to that hip bar after a show we did with this was
in Manhattan.
Yeah,
we went
Manhattan,
to
somewhere.
It was like on the west side. I had seen Ellie perform, and we just went to like a pub nearby.
No. This one when you and I went after our show, we had margaritas.
We went to the Commodore in Manhattan.
Yeah,
they opened up a second location.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
where is it?
They
have the best
Chinatown
sandwiches.
Like just above Chinatown.
Yeah.
Like I think it's above Houston.
Yeah.
But man, they still have the chicken sandwiches at this new location.
Yeah.
And unlike the Brooklyn one, which is super divey, this one is a little bit more like nice because it's brand new.
Yeah. But Miss Karen over here immediately went up to the bartender like, "Excuse me, the music is too loud."
To be fair, there was an event going on for Fashion Week, and a fucking DJ came in and started setting up, and then there was like people with alcohol, like handing out free alcohol. They were like, "Want to try this weird seltzer that nobody likes?"
Yeah.
And we did. It was bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, the DJ started setting up, and me and Ellie were like, "And we're in our 30s. We feel so old. It's loud in here. The night is over for us."
Definitely 21, 30.
Ellie had one Commodore, which is like a pina colada, and she turns to me and she's like, "I'm wasted."
Yeah, I was, because do you know how I know I'm wasted? I also want to sleep with every single man in that room as well.
Oh, like, yeah, you started touching everybody.
Yeah, so that's when I'm like,
joking.
This is like
I
ecstasy.
will see myself out.
I've taken ecstasy, and now I love everybody. It's like, that's a Commodore.
That's a single drink, ma'am.
Yeah.
That's the Commodore.
Yeah. So no,
you should try out the Manhattan location though.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, it's a little more upscale. They have these cool, funky walls with like fish tanks built into them with little portholes that you look through. It's very like,
we are not sponsored by Commodore on Manhattan.
Would love to be.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
your chicken sandos.
We should send this when I'm like, "Hey, your bar makes me horny."
Hey, your bar's too loud and makes me horny.
Yeah, it's like, what makes me think of things that I shouldn't.
And your chicken sandwiches are great. Thanks.
Thanks. Anyway, now from a completely different bar. Excuse me, Skid is on his phone.
I was just looking up where the Commodore was.
Teacher?
Do you think phones existed in the 19th century?
They did.
They did.
Damn it. Okay.
In the 19th century, they did. Pretty sure they were invented in 18 something, so.
Crap. Anyway, well, go
Watson,
ahead then. Go ahead and check your TikTok then.
Right. Alexander?
Oh, Watson.
Mr. Granbell?
Watson?
Oh, yeah.
Sir.
What's that? A switcher? Like the job you had?
The operator?
Operator.
The board worker?
Berry Hill 4509.
Oh, cool job.
Hello? And then my husband comes over and turns the phone back the right way. Hello? Love that movie.
Comedy. What movie is that for those of us who maybe not know?
It's a Wonderful Life. She's drunk on the couch, and she like is holding the phone upside down, and I forget who it is, but she's like, "Hello," and he's like, "Do you have to turn the phone around?" And he like flips it, and she turns it again the wrong way, and she just goes, "Hello."
They don't make him like that anymore.
They don't make him like that anymore.
I don't think that's in A Wonderful Life.
Is it? What's it from? Is it Miracle on 42nd?
Maybe.
Okay, hold on.
I like how Skid is just
Telephone
it's not
scene.
in the movie.
Miracle on. It's in black and white.
Okay.
Oh, Simply Charming. I think it's Miracle on 42nd. You were right.
Oh, it's colorized.
Oh, weird. I've never seen it.
Wow, whoever posted this is amazing. They just
Fuck
pointed
them.
their fucking phone at the TV. Oh, I see. Okay. That is pretty funny.
Hello. He like turns it again.
Amazing.
She's on the other end like, what the fuck? Simply Charming. Anyway, Miracle on 42nd Street. I stand corrected. Thank you, Skid.
Well,
Always happy to correct a woman.
we're back. This is episode whatever.
Of our mini arc.
Yeah, you guys just had a policeman. That's where we left off.
Yes.
A policeman convinced that there are illegal activities, prostitution going on
So
at
specific.
the headquarters. Maybe I wrote these, but so suddenly you notice a commotion outside the window, and 4 or 5 men in suits. Maybe not suits, like officer suits. Whatever they were wearing back then, police officer suits. Mm-hmm. They're standing out there
Full
looking up.
Sequined ball gowns.
Yes.
Yes. And,
Tuxedo tails and all.
and then, but I don't want you to imagine like Men in Black. I
Yeah. Like a uniform, a constable or
yes.
something.
A group of men in uniform is what I meant to say. Blue uniforms. They're standing outside, so you know that. What's going on? And one of them, I guess the leader, is looking up towards the castle. This is completely improvised. I have not prepared any of this, so we'll see how this goes.
Perfect. But we see through the window. We can see them.
Yeah.
Okay, Eliza quickly throws like a sheet over the lamp that she had been looking at and like takes the piece back from Francisco and like moves it to the corner where it was. And she calls for Algot.
Yes. Algot opens the door and they, without really any permission, they just stalks in. Who is the owner of this establishment?
Eliza steps out. Hello, Eliza Andrews. Do you need to speak with me?
Yes, Mr. Andrews. Is he here?
No.
Then who are you?
Eliza Andrews, the owner of Castle Egerkrans. Pleasure. And she puts her hand out.
And he does that thing where he sees that there are other 2 men as well. It's like, I see. You are here are you customers?
No puedo hablar en
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Sorry, he's a foreign guest. He's...
No soy de...
It's illegal in this country.
Lo siento, pero no
I don't think he can understand. He can't understand what you're saying.
Oh my goodness.
He's a guest staying at Castle Egerkrans. In fact, everyone here outside
of España. No soy de...
Right. Well,
could I help you with something?
Well, we've had reports that unchristian behavior has been going on in this mansion, and we're shutting it down right now. Are there other customers?
I'm very nervous, by the way, because I committed a few murders. So it's like I've been evading partially this whole time. Been evading police this entire time.
He thinks that you're a John, so he just doesn't. But great if you.
I will not disabuse him of that notion.
Yeah.
You are not helping your John case by not speaking the language. I'm here for fun. Only for fun.
Yeah.
I have money.
I
have so much money.
He's like,
did you just... She's like, Francesco, stop it. Did you just say you're shutting down the castle? You can't possibly just shut down Castle Egerkrans.
And he takes out a pamphlet. As of 1892, prostitution is illegal in Sweden. This is made up. I don't know if it is. But,
prostitution? Excuse me. How dare you?
Roll manipulation to see if you manage to get through them.
Yeah, fuck you.
Or not even manipulate. You can also do inspiration because you're not technically lying.
Tell this cop where to shove it. Oh no!
Hold on. I have more. Yeah, that's all ones.
That is a horrible roll.
That was all ones.
Wow.
Incredibly bad.
Holy crap! What a terrible roll.
But that's 4 5s, and then I have. Oh boy! Come on! No successes.
Wow.
Can I push one to become angry?
Yes.
And I get to reroll all, or I add 1 dice? I always forget.
You get to reroll all, and then next time you roll, you remove one.
Move one. Yeah, okay. Okay, 1 success, and then just 1 success. Wow, that sucks.
Oh,
So now she's really laying it on with the anger, though. She's like, how dare you? Yeah. You come into my house. You accuse me of prostitution.
Well,
this is a boarding house.
This is what we were told from the authorities that
you... I presume, are the authorities. So who would you take your information from? I want sources, and I want them now. I am Eliza Andrews. I am from London. I will not be talked to this way.
The 4 men behind them, they're like holding nervously onto their hats. Just like... he's like... Well, I just wanted to make sure that everything was according to the law. This is a routine procedure.
If you would like to follow the law, as you say, I request you get a warrant if you want to search Castle Egerkrans, which I will happily oblige. I don't know how you do things out here in Uppsala, Sweden, but certainly I would not be treated this way in London.
How did you know about a warrant? How did you warrant?
I did a play once where I played a lawyer.
Lo siento, perdóneme, tengo ir al baño.
We don't understand.
Sí. And he's going to leave and get his rifle.
And bring it back? Or
I can bring it back, but I just want to make sure that I have it.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Now, Algot will see you out unless there's something else that you needed in this moment.
Well...
Birch comes in through the doorway.
He's like, well, he falters. He gets nervous. He looks at Birch. He's like, that does not look like a prostitute. Interesting. And then
she waves.
He's like, and then he's like, very well, men. It looks like we're all clear here. He does that bullshit bully thing of like knocking something down on his way out.
My God.
Yeah, the sniper
crosshairs train,
and then he gets shot in the head. It's
really that's the only way to handle a bully.
Yeah.
Maybe he like tugs on my new drapes, like my nice drapes. He like tugs on the tassels and like it rips off the top a little bit. And I'm just like,
yeah. Well, that will be all then, ma'am. Mr. He refuses to say.
No está ahí. No estoy ahí.
And Olaf, of course, choked as always in the corner,
holding his Bible, shaking.
Yeah, he's like, "You should go away."
Oh God, Olaf.
And Algot sees them out, and then you survive that threat.
Oh, but Eliza's quite shaken. I mean, she like turns around. She's like,
I come back with the gun.
Yeah.
Are they still here?
Oh my God, Francisco, what were you going to do?
I just wanted to say, you are my employer, and It did not seem that they had the right to be here, so...
Put that away.
If I may, Senor, Albert says, we would like to draw less attention to this house, this place. Shooting our guests, even bullies like that, would probably put us in even more of a precarious situation than we would like. But
How do you feel about stabbings? I also have...
Well, I empathize with your line of thought. There's nothing I wouldn't do for Miss Andrews and this house, of course. But
no shooting.
Perhaps if we could be a little bit more stealth.
No shooting.
Yes.
No stabbing.
I assured you I could kill them quite silently if that is your preference.
Right, but then I would have to clean up the bodies.
How about this?
I would help you.
No shooting, no stabbing inside Castle Gyllenkreutz or within the walls of Castle Gyllenkreutz. Can we all agree?
Yes,
I will find their addresses right away.
No.
Yes, I would kill them at their homes, and then we don't have to worry about cleaning up at all.
Perhaps their entire family.
Oh.
Yes.
What collusion is going on over here? Hadgif, what I do want to find out is who would say this about Castle Gyllenkreutz. Why would someone put us on their radar? I've done nothing but comply. All the paperwork it took me to take over the castle. I haven't left a trail, a mark. I don't understand why they would come here. Especially prostitution accusations. How dare they?
There's a very strange accusation. There is nothing like it. Any one of these people that you speak here at all.
Especially men that live here. Do they assume I'm running the ring?
Well, yes, Olaf says. You're a beautiful woman. As your husband is nowhere to be found. Sorry, but people here are stupid.
My husband can be found. He's just travelling.
All right.
He's away on business. He travels a lot. Mm-hmm. That's what allows me to travel.
This isn't a bordello. My husband's out of town.
Wasn't that what we said about Xavier and Lauren?
Yeah, Xavier's been away on a business trip. Why? Xavier hasn't been home in 40 years. Can't wait to talk to my neighbor.
Show him this episode.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that happened, Olaf says after a while. He's been holding on to this letter he received from his brother. May I speak with you, the two of you, privately?
It's not the time.
Well,
she's still angry. Mental condition anger.
Maybe I'll talk to Francisco then, and you can cool off somewhere.
Well, I won't be left out.
Well, all right. Then come with me into the...
Fine. Why don't we go into the sitting room?
Yes. And I realize now there's only like Birch and Algot there, so like they are private. But like he wants to make sure that servants are not there in case he doesn't know who to trust. So
how many people live here?
Guests only are like Olaf and Birch.
Yeah.
We don't have any other like investigators currently, but there is a lot of staff. There's like a gardener, a chef, Algot, other servants.
Yeah. So there's like an unknown number of you would say maybe like 10 people you occasionally like you see running around.
How big is this place?
It's enormous.
It's big, and also like a lot of it is not being used. Like the wings are so large, and that's sort of the cool mechanic of the headquarters is like you discover new areas. Like the garden is overgrown. But then you spend money to clear it out. You can hire a gardener. Yeah. And then you
That's very cool. I like that.
The garden, I think, gives you like food. You like sustain on your own grown food.
It's funny. It's sort of like the base mechanic in the original remake of XCOM, the first XCOM remake game.
Oh, interesting.
That Sid Meier did.
That's
the base is just like actually it's XCOM 2 because like you're sort of clearing out these like disused spaces like in this ship. It's like that's how you like make your base bigger.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I love any game that will have a great base. Like in Androids and Aliens, we had the Sarissa.
I love a great like home base mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh, the Sarissa.
The Sarissa. But it's just like somewhere to always go back to, especially if you're like adventuring a lot and going away on things. Like coming back to have like the little campfire thing.
Yeah.
It's so important. It's so great. It's a great role
playing mechanic too.
Yeah, and it's a great way to like stay connected to the story and the setting.
As a player, I tend to like get a little bit too into it. Of like, I want to stay here for a while. Let's not go on any more adventure.
God knows I play video games like that. I'm like building my base, taking my time.
Yeah.
I will say we also have a map room, a library, an occult library, an occult archive, botanical garden, a seance parlor. We've discovered all of this.
Wow.
And a local tavern, which is not connected to Gillenkreutz, but because of an adventure, the owners died, and Eliza has sort of taken over.
Sounds like a report of a police shooting.
No, they were bad. But she took over ownership and kind of bought it out and employed new people, including the daughter who works there. But yeah, they have a tavern too, technically.
That's so cool.
It's fun.
I love that.
I mean, they all have significance to the adventure. There's in the rule book you can see what they do.
Yeah, the tavern gives us +2 physical recovery rolls when we're in downtime. It's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I might.
It's kind of like a Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, not to shit on Vaesen. We're not an official podcast though of Free League, but as I will. But
freely speak your mind.
Yeah, Free League speaking.
They're also sweet, so they love this stuff.
May I speak Free League, sir?
Yeah. There is. I wish the whole medical healing medical conditions and all that stuff. Even those the rules are a little wonky in my opinion, because very often you're an adventurer, you get a physical condition, and then it's oh yeah, but you can also heal it if you have a person with medicine. Mm-hmm. And so having a whole resource facility for that, I would rather use the tavern of you get a boon to your next roll for this thing.
I've been shot. It's get me to a bar, hurry!
Exactly.
Yeah. Pour some alcohol on it.
Yeah, I think it's more fun to just enhance your combat. I think Vaesen could use some combat overhaul.
That's something that will take me out of a system, is those sort of logical leaps that don't make sense to me, within the world.
It's hard too for this game specifically, because a lot of the time, it does not behoove you to fight the monster.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is hard. So I think they try to nerf combat a little bit by being you can't be OP and just be I have silver bullets and I shoot everything and I kill it.
Yeah.
Because it's okay, mystery solved question?
Yeah.
Imagine X-Files, they just shoot every alien and it's took care of that one, Scully.
Oh yeah.
Awesome, Mulder.
But that's the thing about X-Files, not to dive again, but that's the thing about X-Files, is that in certain episodes, in certain situations, they would call in FBI tactical units to deal with these. That was one of the great things about that show.
Yeah.
Is just in most horror kind of themed shows, it's just no, it's they're on their own. It's the higher ups won't believe them.
Yeah.
Won't have
Delta
access
Green.
to this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Delta. But in this, it was just it's just we'll call in the entire tactical units come in, and then it's just you have to write around that. It's just they have this at their beck and call. Now what? How do we still maintain?
Although Chris always pointed this out though to me when we were watching it, he, this conspiracy theory about these things, this is a conspiracy theory that no one knows about, but then meanwhile Mulder is stuck in Russia with 600 Russian people knowing about this military base, and he's you're telling me none of these privates would tell anyone about this, it's a lot of people
you
know.
Suspend your disbelief about who knows.
It's if it's only Mulder who knows about this crazy conspiracy, it's I don't know where to stand on this whole alien conspiracy thing with the US.
Oh, what, that we've discovered UFOs already and we said...
Is that a Rogan conspiracy thing?
No. In the recent reports released by the FBI, they straight up were we've seen alien spacecraft.
No.
They just said it. They were we've seen it.
This is the thing. I haven't looked into this. I just heard this.
It's bizarre, though, because it fell so far under the radar. They released these reports and they were we've seen a bunch of stuff. It's all been weird.
Has this actually happened, or is it...
This is a real thing. They released these reports.
Why do you say no? Okay.
Well, it's UFOs, which means they don't know what it is.
Sorry, they don't say alien space. They say unidentified.
Yeah, it's no kidding.
Yeah. That's all they said. They were just we've seen that stuff and we don't know either, guys. Yeah. And everyone was okay.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Thanks,
cool.
We knew already.
Yeah.
Right, but so no confirmation on
what it is. No.
Actual aliens. No
pictures from Area 51.
I'm pretty sure there's no aliens visiting us.
We're too stupid.
When I read up on
they don't even want to visit us.
Even the thing about visiting Mars, when I read up on how hard, it's always a bummer to read up on space because you realize how hard everything is.
Oh, if we were to ever make a new frontier.
Space it sucks.
Yeah, it's just hard to travel fast. It's really hard to travel fast and also maintain.
There's no air up there.
There's no air, but
we need air.
We need that.
Yeah, we need that. Like,
no
but also we
food.
need like a magnet field, and that's why Mars is hard. But but
put a big magnet on it. Why not?
and how does magnetism work? Isn't that the clown posse? Anyway,
Magnets. How do they work?
Yeah, and I was like, we can't explain that, but
Don't know.
Yeah,
right. It's like you could read a book.
Yeah,
I just love it.
Miracles.
My sister,
all these miracles.
one of my sisters, like she told me when she was in high school, I was like, I think I'm going to an insane clown posse show, and I was just like, don't fucking do it. It's like, don't do it.
It's a dark
I'm telling you, like, don't go to that show.
It's a dark path.
Don't go to that show. I'm warning you.
No,
it's so funny.
Yeah, I don't think she did.
I am. Well, anyway, space, the final frontier that will
home base. The Sarissa. This started. Wow, we really went off. Go on.
Yeah.
So
Olaf wants to talk to you after you guys have had a fun little chat about space.
Yes.
He's just like, may I please read this disturbing letter from my brother?
Your brother?
Yes. And he reads it out
Tu
loud.
hermano.
Sí.
Wow, you know Spanish. I had no idea, Olaf. I hope for the rest of the episode you speak Spanish with Francisco.
Yeah, los hermanos pollos, that's all I know.
Wow. Your brother is a chicken.
Solamente en español para...
Okay, Señor Olaf. No, Olaf.
Okay.
It just says, Olaf, the time has come to set aside sentiment and act in the interest of order. I write to urge, to insist that you relinquish your shares in the Härenstam ironworks without delay. Matters have grown delicate, and your continued involvement invites consequences best left unspoken. Sign the papers. Do not force my hand. August. This is for my brother. He's running this ironworks down in Småland, and I guess we've grown apart in the past few years, but this comes a little bit out of nowhere.
I don't understand. Pardon me, I don't understand.
Where?
You own half of the shares, I assume, with your brother?
Yes, or he's the one who's been running it, but my parents were the ones who owned it, but they passed away a while ago.
This is ironworks. It is a
factory or a mill.
It's ironworks. It's what's it called?
A quarry.
It's a quarry. They take up iron ore from a lake.
It's
and
pig iron. I've got
it.
all pig iron.
What is a pig? How is he making fun of me?
I'm making fun of you because I know you love Civilization. I'm quoting Civilization.
Pig iron. Wait. What is the?
That's one of the when you discover like metalworking.
Yeah.
In Civilization like 4.
Yeah.
They have Leonard Nimoy. It's like pig iron. Pig iron. I've got all pig iron.
Dude,
That's
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I played Civ 4.
Yeah.
All I remember from Civ 4 was obviously the music, but also then we teach a man to fish and you whatever. The fish.
Who says that?
Who's the voice?
It was Leonard Nimoy.
It is.
And it's
Oh, wow.
Sean Bean in the 6th, right? Anyway,
Sean or 5.
God, I want to play Civ so bad. I used to play with my dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
We would play it on Xbox. Maybe it was Civ 4. We'd play it on Xbox and we would both take turns.
Oh, that's
and like
very cool.
he would play until like you died or whatever. You'd watch. You'd like give advice. Then I would play.
Oh, that's so fun.
I have very fond memories just sitting with my dad on like a Saturday morning cartoon style like hangout where we would just play Civilization.
I used to do like strategy games with my dad too. Like
we loved it
on our Apple C.
And then he would switch over and be like, all right, I'm going to play GTA or Bully now. And then I would watch my dad beat people up. And I'd be like, get him, Dad. We had a blast.
That's awesome. That was a great game, too. I love Bully.
Yeah, Bully was, yeah.
Olaf is like, anyway, my letter.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Olaf.
yes, sorry. We were talking about
Francisco
video games
and
in the early 2000s.
feel as though we're old friends, just catching up about things. So your brother and you grew apart?
Well, not because of me. Just I moved up here. And he's been running the business and everything's been fine. And then my parents passed away roughly 5 years ago.
Apologies.
Do you suspect foul play?
Well, I suspect his wife. I never liked her, but they got married. I met her last time at my parents' funeral, actually. And since then, we've grown distant. And I know life can be like that. My own wife, when I got married to her, I suddenly was occupied with that. Then, of course, when she passed away, I have had more time. But
is your brother religious?
No, but his wife is.
Christian?
Yes, very. She's quite inflexible in her belief, though.
More than you?
I'm not that inflexible. Would you call me inflexible?
I would not call... Let's just say, if I were to watch you stretch towards your toes, I don't think you could hit the floor.
Really?
Well, prove her wrong.
Olaf!
I have danced around your atheism without a word. I've accepted you as the woman you are.
Olaf, it's not necessarily atheism. We've been over this.
They allow dancing in your church.
Are you a Mormon?
You should come with
I
me.
assumed it was like Footloose.
You should come with me. And perhaps you would change your mind and open your mind a smidgen.
Olaf, my mind is quite open. And I'm not an atheist. That's ridiculous. More agnostic.
Oh, gosh. Coward.
Who's to say that something is not out there? I just don't believe in your Judeo-Christian God is the answer to all of our questions.
But regardless, Beata...
We have this argument. She turns to Francisco. We have this argument every morning. I swear. I swear.
No, I don't want to get religion and politics. I don't...
regardless...
Not at the breakfast table, at least.
Really? Before fika and everything. Oh.
Regardless, she's quite inflexible when it comes to her beliefs. But she's quite critical of the church as well. I would say she was a cult leader.
What would you have us do? It sounds like you have not been involved. Your brother wants you to buy yourself out.
Right. It's just due to recent events. You know what we've been through. And he eyes Francisco. Not quite sure he can trust this man 100% yet. It's only been a few weeks. But I have a bad feeling that something might be corrupting him.
You think it's his wife?
Could be her. Or, you know, with these things, with these beings that surrounds us, they are not always, unlike what you might think of them, they're not always good. Sorry, Francisco. We're just...
So is this like his attitude? This is his attitude.
This is what he came from.
He is more of the hardliner.
Yeah, he used to be much more of the hardliners, but then thanks to experiences with Eliza, he's
some stuff where it's like they're not all evil. Her line is like it's gray. It's not black and white, and he's like it's absolutely black and white. Like we must destroy them.
He
thought that way,
and then and you don't know fully something horrible happened to his wife. That's all you know. I don't think he's ever told you.
He just said that she died and it was bad.
And you also know that there was children too. So similar a little bit maybe.
He had children?
Yeah. But for all you know now, he's never mentioned it. Yeah. So they might all be gone. But that's basically what their banter has been like.
So yeah, he says that Eliza thinks, well, should we have Valgert prepare a trip to Smallland then?
I think if you don't mind, I would appreciate it. I could of course go by myself.
Olaf, don't be ridiculous. Also, I trust your insight, and if you feel as if something is strange, there's no reason for us not to go see ourselves. It is our job.
If nothing else, if I have to, discuss ownership with my brother regarding the ironworks, it's a very lucrative business, and he definitely deserves a bigger share of it. It's not that I think he should earn it, but I don't want us to split up like this. I want there to be a conversation at least. But he's been surrounding himself with quite muscular men, aggressive men, and that's why I'm a little wary of going by myself. Not that I think August would do anything to me necessarily, but his men might. One of them threatened me last time I was there, so I haven't visited him in over 3 years.
You never mentioned you had a brother.
No, do you have any siblings?
No.
It's just not something that comes up. I just want to make sure that it's not a clue.
Okay, yeah. You've never mentioned your brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Well, in that case, how would you like to prepare for this?
Montage. Smolensk is like we have to take a train.
You have to, yes, but it's also in so you can't take the train very far. You have to take a horse carriage probably. It's a week of travel.
Oh wow. Okay.
So you probably have to prepare a lot. But in Uppsala, you have options at your disposal, especially in your own house, but you can also hit the libraries. You can ask Olaf more specific questions about what he knows about the ironworks. I don't know, it's yes. Iron, like the adventure described, I don't know anything about these types of mines, etc., but apparently, well, you can ask Olaf. I've written down some stuff here how that works, but me, Ellie, doesn't know. So if you have specific question of like, but how do they smelt the iron? I'm like,
all I need to know is they are mining.
They're mining, yes. So Olaf is like, well, so you know,
are they mining it or are they?
They are refining it.
Well, it's a good question. What's the difference?
Well, one they smelt.
Are they mining the iron ore, or are they taking the mined iron ore and smelting it?
They're doing both, I believe.
Okay.
Both. Wow.
They are taking. So it's a fun fact actually, but it's from this lake called Lake Hären. They found a bunch of iron, and we've been fishing it up with on boats, and these. Okay, my computer died. Uh-oh.
Where are her notes now? Where's your god now, Olaf?
Well, so now this business will be a completely different business now. No, but they are fishing up the ore from the lake's bottom.
Right.
And then getting it up, putting it into some sort of furnace.
Okay.
Yeah, right. And then they're smelting it down
that's
to
how,
pure iron.
That's how the steel industry works.
Bars.
Okay, cool.
They go fishing for iron and bring it back and...
Really? I thought iron was like a mine.
No, they use fishing techniques.
Really? Always?
Yep. Well, what's in a lake?
Okay.
Can't drive a mine cart into
Ellie,
a lake.
You've played World of Warcraft. You know you just dive down into the lake, you take out your pickaxe, and then you mine underwater.
Yeah.
But is iron always underwater? Is that no? Okay.
Iron can be in many places. Don't listen to Skid. Don't be too confused. You're gonna confuse her for the story, and then
I'm just waiting for your computer to.
She's gonna change the thing and be like, "You see fishing boats going out, dragging big nets of iron ore." Eliza would like to, because she's never been to Smolensk.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to my map room.
Yes.
And the asset I get from our discovered map room is an extra advantage before a mystery, an old map. So I think she's going to look through all these like tubes, of all these old maps and pull one out and hopefully find one of the area of Smolensk so she can see this lake.
So you get a couple of... I should have printed this out before, but you get a map of the entire location. You also get a map of specifically like a closer map of it. You also get Olaf provides you with a blueprint of one of the houses that August lives in, because he was one of the architects behind it.
Of the house that he lives in.
Of August, yeah, the main guy.
Cool. And then I'll have advantage before a mystery. So can I take that advantage into the roll that I use during something?
So you get an extra advantage. You get you have +2. Or you can do even more preparation, of course, but you got to have a +2 and then a +1 to any investigation roll.
To any rolls. Cool. The occult library also, the asset is clues.
Yeah.
I think I might ask Birch. I might give her the maps and information and ask Birch to kind of sift through the library and see if she can find, and this might take a little while, but anything that Smolensk would be involved with.
Yeah, she's like, and she tells you a legend.
Oh.
A legend.
A small legend?
A small legend. I obviously don't do Birch as well as you, Sydney. So
come on, do it.
Old?
I don't know how do you
show me. Yes.
This is the frog woman?
Yes.
The frog woman who is like Björk.
Yeah, but older and crunchier. More granola.
Granola. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she tells you this legend of...
That's pretty good.
Legend of... once there was a big army of... and Herren in Swedish means army.
Oh.
Lake Herren.
Army Lake.
Mm-hmm. And once there was this big battle. Thousands of men perished under this threat. And they managed to kill it, to kick it back from whence it came. She does not know what this threat is. They speak of fire. And then a powerful mystic, similar to me, called upon the gods, and rain fell for years and years, and created Lake Herren. So the legend is that the Lake Herren got its name from a huge battle in the Viking Age.
Oh, okay.
And Härenstam Ironworks is a taken name. Härenstam, which is also the name of Tomas Härenstam, the guy who wrote this adventure, which what cool, what if this is his family? Anyway, they took that name to call it Härenstam. Okay. Härenstam means stam, like it could be I guess it's like family tree, stam, it's tree, like the stem of a tree.
Oh, okay.
Stem, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
I think that's what he means when he says Härenstam. I think it could be a noble family as well. I'm not sure, of Sweden.
Army lineage.
Yes. So that's what she says when you ask her.
Okay. So this is like a few days of them just making the arrangements, buying the tickets, and like Algud is dealing with that. And while that's happening, Eliza's doing this work.
It says the iron ore is scraped up from the bottom of the lake by the ironworks ore boys. They call them the ore boys.
Ore boys.
And then smelted into ingots in the blast furnace.
Nice.
Cool. I had written
You did
down.
it. You said it exactly right.
Yeah.
You were 100% right.
You know a lot more than you claimed.
The ore boys fish it.
So, is there any other preparations? Would you like to do some prep? Maybe get some equipment you think you would need? You have a lot of resources.
I don't know.
You also have a lot of stuff.
I do have some stuff.
I might have given him a lot.
No, but I mean, like, he's well equipped, because Eliza doesn't have a gun, so.
Actually, I do want to get, like, if I can acquire a fairly powerful magnet, I would like to have one.
All right. Let's actually then do it by the rules, because that's a resource roll.
So I have resources 3, so
so you would roll. I'm gonna give it also, like, that might be hard to find, so let's do the resources, how that exactly works. Resource roll, cocksucker. Resources value represents your party is suspected to procure equipment. Each player rolls the number of dice indicated by the character's resources, the number of successes used to purchase equipment, for example, an item with available and custom ones. So this item has a availability of 2. So you have, unfortunately, you can borrow money from Eliza. I don't know what your resource.
I have what is my resource? It's pretty high.
Yeah, I think you would need 5 or 6.
4.
So you could borrow a couple of dice from her, but you would have to roll 2 successes to get a magnet.
I'll give him 2 of my 4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
To be able to find one in Uppsala. But now I know that you want a magnet.
Because if he says it also to Algud has access to, like, a certain amount of funds. Use it. Use it.
I rolled it.
Yep. So one success.
Come on. One left. Oh.
Yes! That's a 6. Oh, no, fuck. That's a
5.
I always think the 5s or 6s because of the shape on the... I just, like, see and get excited.
Okay. Well, did I get half of a magnet?
A weak magnet?
Yeah.
Shitty magnet.
You get a
book about magnets.
You get a book about magnets, exactly. You get a pamphlet of this is how magnets
work. How do they work? By Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah. But you will find you get like the general store manager will be like, we just sold out, but
there was a run on magnets here in Uppsala.
But I know a place down. You're going to Småland, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And he gives you directions to where you can find it on your way, and you can do another roll then.
Great, wonderful. Thank you very much, kind sir.
I've never even heard of a magnet. I'm stupid. I couldn't help you because
Magnet
I'm
is
dumb.
Magnet, is that...
She goes back trying to work that lamp, and she's just hitting it with things in the background.
Inside the computer?
Olaf, how about you guys roll? I'm gonna give you, like, both of you roll whatever you want in order to, that you think would help, like investigation. See if you can ask something more that would be helpful from Olaf.
Oh yeah,
you haven't really talked to him. But
I imagine in the could we say this is during our travel that we start talking with him? Because I was gonna wait until we're on the road to be like, tell me more about your brother.
Yeah.
Investigation.
He's like, I think
Let's just do investigation. Okay. I have no points in this. Oh, a success.
Oh, nice.
How about that, huh?
No successes for me. Wait, can I use my advantage?
Well, no, it's not.
All right.
It's especially since skid.
All right, fine. I just like to win.
Like just waste all of your stuff right
Tell
now.
me everything.
I want to be the one.
I hit him.
He walks over to you, Francisco.
Tell me.
He walks over to Francisco a little bit like, I think it would be wise if my brother doesn't find out that you two know me. I was thinking we could perhaps find a way to stealthily investigate what's going on without raising suspicion. He's a very suspicious man, so he might cast us out immediately, especially if he thinks that we're trying to do something about his wealth, if that makes sense. He's quite greedy. So I was wondering, and I don't know how to approach Eliza about this.
Oh, I'm not here. I'm in the food area of the train or whatever, the bar cart.
Yeah, she's quite beautiful and well dressed, whereas you, sir, would definitely be able to, I think, disguise yourself as a miner or an ore boy,
Right,
a
well,
worker. Like you would fit the
35 years old. I don't know how much. If you have any makeup or anything I can do. Perhaps I could wear short pants and a hat.
I didn't say minor.
Oh, minor.
I said minor. Minor.
Oh, minor.
You did say
I'm so sorry.
minor or an or boy. So
Or boy, yes. A minor or boy.
Oh,
And I thought, well, of course.
It
But I'm
must
too
be
old
my
to be...
Swedish dumb accent.
No,
but,
I'm sorry.
minor.
I'm not used to this language.
It's fine. It's fine.
I
meant-
difficile para.
I meant worker at the
Worker, someone who works at the mine.
yes.
I see.
And
It is the same word. It's
Yes.
so funny to me. I can pretend to be. I won't shave for the voyage, and I will get,
right, because then you could investigate that, but maybe we could get Eliza. I don't know how to approach it to her. I don't want her to make her uncomfortable, but perhaps if she would just not always wear those dresses, or she's an actor, for heaven's sake, wouldn't she like to dress herself or disguise herself a bit? You think I could ask her that? I mean, I know you've only known her for a week, but I don't want to offend her.
I think that she is someone who just wants to succeed. I think if you have a good idea, then you should approach her with it. Doesn't matter what it is.
Very well. Eliza?
she comes back with like fika.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was telling Francisco that it might be a bad idea if my brother thinks that you are with me. He basically wants you guys to treat this as a heist a little bit. So I think we should come up with a plan for you to maybe be undercover while we're down there, so you maybe can find out what's going on without raising any suspicion. Francisco would obviously pass as a worker.
Sure. Makes sense.
I don't know how we can work that out with you, though. Not because you're a woman, but because you are...
No, I think because I'm a woman.
Well, right. I didn't want to say it, but...
No, I don't think I would be working at a mine as a woman in Småland, Sweden. I don't think that makes sense. What could I be, though?
Well, I know Beata has a following of people who loves to listen to her sermons. She's, with her...
You
perhaps...
want me to be a nun?
No, not a nun. You could never be a nun.
You work at a bordello. I don't think you can...
Why couldn't I be a nun? Wait, why couldn't I be a nun?
I mean, then you would really have to act a stellar performance. But, well, someone who might be lost in her ways in terms of maybe you would be interested in listening to her sermons, and so that's why you and maybe Francisco is your husband or something, and the two of you come together, and I could then maybe get August to talk to me without her influence.
I understand. Well, good thing I brought, and she like goes into her suitcase.
Yes.
A costume from when I played Cosette in Les Mis. And she pulls out like a ratty dress.
Oh, God, amazing.
She goes, I've held on to this. I knew there would be a use for it. I have no idea why I brought it all the way to Uppsala when I traveled here, but I thought perhaps.
And then even brought with you
And
on
even
this.
brought it with me on this trip. I carry it everywhere. It was one of my most beloved performances. Castle on a Cloud. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
And she holds it up to herself. Me.
Oh.
Yes.
Is this good?
I think it looks perfect, right, Francisco?
Fantastic.
Yes, that must have been quite a show.
Francisco, I wish the globe. Imagine. All eyes. How I miss the theatre. And she gets a little quiet and somber as she repacks her dress. I wonder if it misses me back.
Perhaps one day there would be opportunity for you to tread the boards again.
Perhaps. But
Yes.
first things first.
Attention is what you need, for sure.
Enough.
Yes.
Sorry, have I offended you on this trip thus far? We've hardly talked at all. I went to get fika for you, a cafe. You didn't even ask for one.
Gosh, now she's so temperamental.
Should I sit over here?
No. Oh,
In the women's car?
Eliza, I'm just...
Sorry, the men were talking. I must have been confused.
Sorry, Eliza. Didn't realize it was the women's march around here.
Do you want help with your brother or not?
Liza, sorry. I think it's a great idea, and I wish we both could have enjoyed you at the Globe. But now I believe you're serving an even greater purpose.
Don't say that.
Well,
Religious people say that to people who have lost their way.
well, you have lost your way, but
I'm going to sit over there and read a paper
right.
and relax.
It's funny because before Francisco arrived, they had like a very emotional, beautiful moment, like hugging it out.
The dynamic has changed
Yeah.
immensely.
Yeah.
Francisco, another male energy in the space has
yeah.
really changed Olaf.
Yeah, he's just very threatened and does not. But no, he's already lost. So
But she says, I think that's a brilliant idea. Francisco and I will arrive together
right.
as a couple who is looking for work. It's a hard time for us. And I will ingratiate myself to, what was her name?
Beata.
Beata.
Maiden name Gideon's daughter, but now they both changed the name to Härenstam. So,
Okay.
but he was
Beata.
Beata.
Be Arthur.
B. Arthur.
Whoa.
Oh, rest in peace.
Excellent. So then she starts sort of preparing for that role, so to speak. And
Yeah.
she, as they travel, it's, like a week of travel.
Yeah.
She comes up with new ideas like, perhaps we had a child and we lost it. And we've fallen on hard times and you can't get work because of your drinking problems. And she like keeps writing down.
And then like,
Just
say
like
after
gets
me.
deeper and deeper.
Ta ta
There's a lot to remember. Because they're not going to ask about all this.
And
are
we
they?
met in Madrid. She's just writing
That's
more things down.
Wonderful, yes. Okay.
Honeymooned in the north of Italy.
Piedmont, perhaps.
She writes that down as well. And yeah, so she comes up with very elaborate backstories
I love
that
it.
Ellie will certainly not ask for. Beata will not ask for.
But I want you to every morning. You have like tongue twister exercises.
Yes. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. I'm so poor. I'm so poor.
Oh, how now, brown cow?
How now, brown cow? May I come in? How now, brown cow? May I come in?
And Olaf is like lavender leather. That's the hard one for the Swedes.
Lavender
Lavender leather. Lavender
Lavender.
leather.
Lavender leather.
Lavender.
But Swedish actors do that?
Yeah,
Lavender
yellow
leather.
Lavender
yellow
leather.
leather, red leather, lavender.
Oh, they add that on.
Yeah,
Lavender
fuck
leather.
it, yeah.
That
no
one
way.
is hard.
Yeah.
Red leather,
Red,
yellow
yellow.
leather. Red leather, yellow leather, lavender leather.
Leather, yellow leather,
Yeah, it's
lavender
tricky.
leather. Wow.
Yeah, lavender leather is a really tough one.
I'll
Especially
have to add that into my repertoire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of good. You are traveling by train, and then eventually you get on a horse carriage. Great. There's construction outside.
That's just the sound of the carriage rolling through
the horseless carriage, it sounds like.
You journey through the darkness of the Kolmården forest and across a windswept
Cabernet everywhere.
Across the windswept East Gotham plains. You hear in the background this beautiful noise of construction right outside Astoria. And once you reach Småland, you start to notice the effects of the drought that you've read so much about. No rain for over a year, and you see this barren land. The trees are brown and shriveled, the fields are burnt to a crisp, flies are buzzing around carcasses on the field. It looks pretty miserable. Farms empty, abandoned, because you most likely owners left for America. Like, your mood changes from like this sort of like, oh, role-playing, fun, to seeing this misery and, snaps back into like, okay, why are we here? What are we doing? Or not why are we here, but you remember why you're here.
I wouldn't blame someone for being worried about the financial situation in a place like this.
No, although I do have some sympathy for those who have left. Because their great-grandchildren would be cursed to become Minnesota Wild fans. There is no more horrible fate. Crosses himself.
Or a Vikings fan.
Well, actually, yeah, it's pretty bad too.
Yeah. Quite sad.
Timberwolves were pretty good this year.
That's true. Something to look forward to.
It was not this bad when I was here last time.
How long has this drought been here?
I think it's been bad summers ever since.
All we have is stale bread to eat in the carriage.
This talk of starvation is making me hungry.
That skid takes out a humongous piece
God.
of chocolate.
Oh my god, it's so hard to break.
Yeah.
I think, it's so funny too, like, Eliza is so privileged, and I think we're eating nice things, like, while looking at this landscape, and we're just
cakes.
like, oh.
It's so funny. It's making me think of, like, when Matthew and I went to go see Zone of Interest at the Nighthawk. We ordered this like big dinner and everything. It's like, this is so great. This is like, wait, the way the movie stars like, should we be eating right now?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yep.
Just guiltily putting food in your mouth.
Like,
yeah. You're eating wonderful chocolate. As you see this barren land, Olaf's home. He is quiet. He's not very happy. But after several days of tiring travel, you finally see something different. A group of men and women next to what appears to be a large pit. And that's the time we have for today.
Right.
We've bullshitted too much.
What's in the pit?
What's in the pit?
Would have waited on the chocolate.
Yeah.
If I'd known that close.
Yeah.
It's really good though. The chocolate was really good.
Yeah. Well, we'll see
what happens next time.
We'll see what this pit is all about. Pit. Pit means dick in Swedish. So Brad Pitt.
Pit?
Yeah.
Really? Brad Dick?
Yeah.
Brad Dick.
Yeah.